Okay, let's go ahead. Try this. Oh, this must be. Okay, I consider this the third one, cause, well, normally it's the first one, but the other ones might be fourth and fifth one. Oh, wow. I probably don't have a choice but to make sure it's the right thing to do. And it is. Excuse me. Okay, this is pro number 1. The other ones were 4 and 5. Sorry I made a mistake on the other ones, but all I had to do was make it good, and I did. Alright. Let's go there. Whoa! Holy mackerel. I wonder why I'm sliding like this. Holy mackerel, look at all the cars up ahead. I have to overtake them.
He's making his way up the rankings.
5 laps. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is the first one. I'm sorry I got mixed up on the other ones, but that's all fine. Oh well, we all make mistakes. Let's talk again later. And we'll talk about this game. This is number 1, it's Rouge 2. Backwards is Rouge. And if I do better, guess what? I'll be doing my best on the other ones as well. If I don't have a choice, then there you go. I may not have a choice. Okay. 2nd place, not bad. Hey. Very nice. It's a snappy race. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I got gases. Just like what Baba used to say, my Ukrainian grandma.
And into first.
I remember I loved her dearly because she was my grandma,
Lap 2.
which in Ukrainian is Baba. And she was a nice lady. All I had to do was be nice to her, and I didn't have a choice. When I was young, I had to learn from other people's mistakes. What I'm gonna do is be better, as best as I can be, and stay better. Because if I'm getting better at my game making and my quality for my racing videos, then I'll be very successful at doing my commentary. And that's a good thing. Perfect. Alright. Well done. So last time was a GT2 Pro winner, or was a number 5 Pro winner. This time this is Pro 1. And for 1 and 2 I made a mistake. The last ones, the 2 of them that were before the trophy was 4 and 5. Sorry about the mistake, folks, I just didn't know about it. If I would have known about it, then there you have it. If I do better, that's a good thing. And if I'm doing much better, that's the best thing I can do. That's the best way to get there. That's what I mean, by the way, folks. Now, I'm a very nice guy, folks. All I have to do is make better commentary. If I would have done this at 20, then that would be a good thing. The best thing that I would have got this done when I was 18, but I didn't even know how to do the compatibility settings yet at the time, back in 2014.
Lap 3.
If I would have got done properly, then things would have gone much smoothly. If it would have gone much better, if I would have got better at it, if some games are not compatible, then I gotta adjust the settings for this computer to make better applications run for games. If I have to make them run better, and that's a good thing. But I still have to be careful which games I run. But by disk is the best way to get there. Doing it the old-fashioned way is the best way to get there for Windows 10, Windows Vista, and Windows 7. For a Riseport challenge, if it doesn't work, if the disk doesn't work in Windows 10 for disk 1, then you gotta use an OC crack. Which still, you gotta be careful with that, folks, because if it gives you a virus, then you gotta uninstall it, don't download again, and run scans to clean up the viruses on your computer. And if you don't have a choice but to do that, then there you go. That's how it works. Just like I said before, folks, this computer is not built for gaming sites, just so as you know. I worked my hard keeping my computer very clean. I worked really hard scanning the computer, even for a Microsoft Defender offline scan, which the internet has to be disconnected, and to run it, the internet has to be always disconnected for that. And if it's the way to get there, then there you go. Because you know what? If the internet's still connected, then there will be problems. Then all you have to do is turn off the internet or disconnect from the internet, and then after that, if after that's complete, the Microsoft Defender offline scan, if it's complete, go to a dashboard and you connect to the internet again, and then run a full scan or a full system scan to scan for whatever is on the computer that you want it cleaned up. And just like I said before, folks, I worked really hard keeping this computer clean, and it still works. This computer is 11 years old, and it still works. All I have to do is not download games, because this game is never ever built for gaming sites. Same with Steam. Now, Steam can really slow down your computer, and you have to be very careful with Steam. To do Steam, you gotta keep your computer updated. And people who use Steam will make the computer lag. And when my French friend, when he downloaded and installed games, the computer lagged. And that's what he was saying. And he said, oh, it's just a lag. Well, he might be wrong, because if there's a problem with that game, you gotta uninstall it and not do that again. That might be a good thing, folks. Trust me. It'll help save your computer's life, and that might be for your computer's own good. And if computers are expensive, like Alienware or terabyte computers, they're really expensive, then people can't afford them. All they have to do is start with a used computer. If I have to do this with Stencil 4.0.4 for this laptop, Republic of Gamers, then there you go. All I have to do
And as he crosses the line, we enter the final lap.
do it properly, use back and forth vertically, back and forth horizontally with the wonder behavior that is on to put on. You gotta select it from the behaviors. You might have to go utilities, or you might go to game. For game, it's background music. If you want background music on, then put background music on. Trust me, people like games with background music. If you have to loop it, then loop it. It's up to you if you want to loop the music. You know, if my game's music, but the background music's looped, that's a good thing. And if it was a good thing, then there you have it. Excuse me. All I have to do is do it right. If I do it right, then I'm doing well. If I have to do well, then there we go. Now I'm way up ahead for this car. The Chrysler Chambelain Engineering number 56 Viper GT2 LM race car. Might be a Chrysler Viper GTSR LM race car. And just like I said before, folks, this is a Chambelain Engineering. Just like I made for my other cars for test race Le Mans. The reason why I had to do test race, because test drive's under trademark. I had to do Game for Speed instead because Need for Speed's under trademark. Because if there's Need for Speed that I made and test drives that I made, then I'm not able to sell it. If I'm not able to sell it, then there may not be an issue. I have to only make that as a mod. Only. Same with Ford Racing and Manufacturer Racing as a mod at all times. Trust me. If I have to do as a mod, then there we go. That's a good thing. If it's only a mod. If it's a piece of software, then there might be problems. All I need is permission, and that's the best way to get there. Thank you. And by the way, folks, thank you for watching gameplay number 1 for Pro with Test Drive Le Mans for Windows PC. Laters.